Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about YouTube. One of you had a wonderful suggestion for me to kind of tell my YouTube story, talking about the points of how I got into it, advice for beginners, all that kind of stuff. I have some kind of just a couple of little stats written down on a piece of paper over here because I want to talk about my YouTube journey as well as just some key pointers for beginners out there. I get lots of these questions in the comments and emails and direct messages and things, so I figured let's do a video and I will just address most of your questions right here. Obviously, if you have other questions, feel free to leave them below and maybe I'll do like a part 2 if I didn't address your questions. So let's go way back. Oh, and my phone's ringing. I'll be back. All right, now that my phone's on silent, let's start this again. So let's go way back. I started just being a consumer of YouTube, so just watching YouTube pretty regularly in like 2011, 12, 13, somewhere in there. I was getting like really into it, following lots of people that I still follow to this day, people that have now made a career out of it, that were maybe working at that time and doing YouTube on the side, and just enjoying their content. I just felt like for the majority of those people, I felt like I was watching a friend. Even though I didn't know them and they didn't know me, I felt like it was this interesting community where people could just throw a camera on their face and just talk about stuff. And I thought that was just really a neat concept. And in hindsight, I'm so disassociated with actors and fashion models and things like that. If I really want someone to tell me about what's going on in their life, products they use, things they love, I would rather it be a YouTube person than someone on television. And I have spent so much money, let me tell you, by YouTubers not telling me what to buy, but consistently using similar products, whether it's cleaning products, cleaning equipment, makeup stuff, hair stuff, skin stuff, whatever. And I gotta say, I trust all of their opinions of the people that I watch. So I really enjoyed that aspect because I wanted to know more about them. I wanted to know more about the things that they use to get their skin to look that way or to get their makeup to look that way or whatever. So I just really enjoyed that. As well as I felt like they could just be a random person on the street that we could be friends. You know, like I just loved the community of YouTube. I thought it was really unique and really different and I felt like I really wanted to be a part of it. So like I said, I watched it pretty religiously for about 3 years before I did anything. I never stuck a camera in my face. I never did any of that stuff because I felt like, oh my gosh, I have to buy all this equipment. I have to do all these things. I've got to learn how to edit. I got to learn how to do all this stuff that I didn't know how to do. So I finally decided to buy my first camera and that was in 2014. So that was now almost 4 years ago, a little less than 4 years ago. And my first, I looked it up today. My first official YouTube video, I've never deleted any videos on my channel, so if you want to go back in the archives, you definitely can. But my first official YouTube video, I think was a haul, and that was published on September 28th of 2014. I'm extra awkward in a lot of my first videos. I think I'm awkward now still, but it is weird like sitting in your home. Nobody else is here. I mean, my dog is here. You can hear him kind of slurping in the background. He's drinking right now. And I'm talking to a black plastic box is really what I'm talking to. But I feel like I'm talking to you guys as my friends. So I feel like another pointer for somebody really trying to get into YouTube is to just practice. Just do it, upload some videos, try your hand at editing. I use iMovie on my Mac, but before that I had a PC, so I just use the regular video editing software that came with it. I don't do like Final Cut Pro or any of that stuff. I don't use Photoshop or any of that kind of stuff for any of my thumbnails. I just use apps on my phone, and maybe I'll do a video about what I use and how I edit a video, if that would be helpful to you guys. If you want to see that, just let me know in the comments below or give the video a thumbs up so I know to come back and do that at some point. But I just felt like it had to be perfect, and I feel like that was a big deterrent for me. And I'm so glad that I didn't wait till things were perfect. And I have heard of other YouTubers doing this. I never did it, but I've heard a lot of YouTubers do this where they actually film themselves doing a video and then they edit and then they keep refilming and keep re-editing the same video until they feel like they got it right. But To be honest, I kind of like that I have so many videos that weren't necessarily mistakes, but I can see my progression and how I edit and what feels comfortable to me. And then again, also what my viewers like too, because I do listen to your comments. Oh, here goes Doyle. Oh, there he goes. Like this kind of stuff I would have normally taken out, but I leave it in now because it's just funny because he's just a crazy old man. But I like to see my progression of things. I mean, I don't go watch old videos from 2014 really ever, but it is nice to know that they are on YouTube somewhere, that someone can watch them and see like, wow, this person's like really grown and really progressed. So you don't need fancy lighting equipment. You just basically need a tripod or something to stick a camera on and just start the camera and start talking. Right now I'm not using any artificial lights. The last time I used artificial lights, let's see, right now it's 2018. So we're probably talking about like, this time 2 years ago, like 2016 was probably the last time I used any artificial lighting. I just don't like the way it looks in my videos. I would rather wait for the natural light to come out because I just like the way that it looks better. And I don't mind if my shots ever look a little bit choppy. And when I mean choppy, I mean like the lighting looks a certain way right now, but if I were to wait 20 minutes and turn the camera back on, the light might look a little bit different if there's some cloud cover or whatever. I don't really care that that happens. It's just, that's life and I'm okay with it. I feel like my videos are not professional looking. I don't really want them to be professional looking, to be honest. I want them to be me and not anybody else. So I kind of like the natural light, to be honest. But everyone needs to find their own vibe with that. So again, you don't need to buy crazy equipment or anything like that. I will link down below like the camera that I use, also the tripod that I enjoy using, and a couple of other things if you are interested. But to be honest, I have very minimal YouTube supplies. I mean, I have some, but I have some that I've grown out of, as well as some that I still have that I might not utilize as much, and like certain tripods and things like that that I've just kind of not used anymore because I upgraded stuff. But I'll put some links below if you guys are interested. So when I first started, I was just flabbergasted that I would get like 20 views on a video. Like, I know that's crazy to think about, but I didn't know where these 20 people lived. I didn't know who they were. I just put a video out there. I didn't put it on my Facebook page. I didn't put it on my Twitter. I didn't put it on my Instagram. I didn't do anything with stuff for a long, long time. I just kind of started filming videos and putting them on the internet and seeing what happened. And then all of a sudden I had like 10 subscribers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, can you imagine if I had 20? And then I got 20 and then I got 50. And I was like, whoa, who are these people and why do they want to see me? I know why I wanted to see other people, but I never imagined that people would want to watch me. So things didn't really start rolling on my channel until I feel like I established a schedule for myself. And I no longer am on a schedule anymore, but I was for a very long time. So in September, I think it was around September, like the fall of 2015, I started on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday posting schedule. I was very diligent about the time. It was always at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. For the most part, every once in a while it would be a little bit different, but it was always a video up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I kept that going until, what was it, the end of 2017. So I kept that going consistently for over 2 years. But I think that that helped engage my audience, that I was gonna have something Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, that I was always consistent. And I think that helped my viewership a little bit too. I don't know like much about the analytics or anything of YouTube, but I feel like that helped grow it, that people knew that if they didn't want to watch my Monday video, that I'd be back on Wednesday. And then if they watched my Monday, Wednesday video and they saw my Friday video and they didn't want to watch it, that was okay, I'll be back on Monday, you know? So I liked that aspect of it because there are tons of YouTubers that I personally subscribe to that I only want to see maybe their skincare videos. And I'm not necessarily that interested in their fashion hauls or their makeup or a house tour or whatever, because maybe it's just not my style, but I love this other aspect of video content that they create, and that's a-okay. I know a lot of people that watch my videos now absolutely love my vlogs, but they might not watch my planning videos, or they love my planning videos, but they don't want to watch my vlogs, or whatever it is, and that's all right. I don't expect everybody to watch every video, except for my mom. I kind of expect her to watch everything because she always does, and then she calls me afterwards and is like, so I watched your video, I have some questions. I'm like, okay, mom. So that's the only person I expect to watch all my videos. So if you're not my mom, it's okay. Like I said, once I had that schedule rolling, I think it really helped me stay consistent as well as engage with my audience a little bit more. I had set up my own Facebook page, which is down below. It's just favorite daughter Emily on Facebook, and changed my name on my Instagram profile, and now it's a business account. I don't have a private personal account on Instagram. I don't care to, but all of my posts go from Instagram, and then they also post on Facebook too, like on my regular, not my personal Facebook page, but like my favorite daughter Emily FDE Facebook page. And I feel like that's a really nice way to engage with your audience and have a conversation with people as to what they're liking, maybe what they're not liking, what they want to see from you. I actually just posted something the other day saying like, hey, you know, basically a call out for video ideas, and this is actually one of the video ideas that one of you suggested, so I really appreciate it. So now my story, kind of going from my Monday, Wednesday, Friday into vlogging, that was kind of difficult to start doing. I had done some like Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos very sparingly of vlogs. Like if I was going somewhere, I was doing something different, I would do like a weekend road trip and vlog it, and then I would post that, you know, like the following week. And a lot of you seem to really like the vlogs because I feel like a lot of you got to know me personally a little bit more versus like, hey, let's plan out the week, or let me show you this haul, or let me show you what I'm doing. You know, like I felt like the vlogs were just more me, and you got to see me and my life and my dog and bits and parts of some of my family members that were okay being on camera, and some of my friends that were okay being on camera, and things like that. So I think a lot of you really enjoyed the vlogs, but I gotta say, like, the big turning point for my channel, I feel like, was Vlogmas of 2016. So at that point, I think I only had like maybe like 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers. I thought that that was even just an enormous number. I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't even fathom that there's 1,000 people watching me. Like, that's insane, you know? But when I started vlogging every day in December for Vlogmas in 2016, the traction was just insane because I was uploading every day. I was also uploading Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So sometimes I had 2 uploads a day, and I don't know where all these people came from, or where you guys came from, I guess. But at the end of Vlogmas, I think I had like 5,000 subscribers. Like, I had doubled the subscriber count. That was just more than my brain could handle at that point. But after that, it's just been very consistently, steadily increasing in numbers and increasing in viewership. And I love all my subscribers, don't get me wrong, but what creates your actual like ad revenue that I haven't even gotten into yet is the people that watch your videos. So you can have 1 million subscribers and only have 1,000 people watch your videos, and you only get paid off those 1,000 views. So I hope that kind of makes sense, because I know sometimes talking about that with someone that doesn't do YouTube or doesn't understand the analytics, it's like, wait, what? But you have all these people that want to see you. I'm like, yeah, but they actually have to watch the show. It's kind of like network television. If you don't watch The Bachelor, Survivor, whatever show you're watching, and you love the show, but you just don't turn it on, then their viewership numbers decrease because they want you to watch the show when it's on. The nice thing about YouTube is you can watch this anytime. Someone could be watching this in like 2025 and I wouldn't know, but I'm filming this in 2018, but the information that I'm saying still might be relevant or useful to somebody in many, many years from now. And that's the cool thing about YouTube, is that you can put these videos out there and people can watch them any time of day. So that's kind of my YouTube story. I will get into like the money aspect, because I know a lot of people are very curious about how you get paid on YouTube. YouTube is all paid through Google AdSense, which you just basically set up like a Google account and sign up for AdSense. I know that YouTube now has some different rules that you have to have a certain amount of, I think there's like a certain threshold of a certain amount of subscribers or a certain amount of views or something. I signed up back in the day when you didn't have to do any of that. You could be a YouTube, I think they call it a YouTube partner. You could be a YouTube partner with like no subscribers. I know that that's recently changed, but I just don't know the rules and regulations because they didn't apply to me. But you can definitely check into it if you'd like. But don't let that discourage you. If you're interested in being a content creator and creating things and doing little sketches or doing makeup hauls or doing travel vlogs or just showing your life, do it. Just do it. I know I sound like a Nike commercial, but literally just do it. So the first time I ever got paid off of Google AdSense, and by the way, I believe it's still this way, where you have to have $100 of AdSense revenue before they'll pay you. So what that means is that you have to make $100 and then it'll show up in your bank account, you know, if you link it through your bank, which I think you now have to do. Before, I think you could get a physical check, but now they just direct deposit it into your bank account. So you get paid every single month if you reach that $100 threshold. If you don't reach the $100 threshold, say you make $20, that $20 will sit basically in your bank until you hit 100. So it'll keep accruing monthly, and then once you hit 100, then you're gonna get your first payday. So the first time I ever got paid, so I started uploading videos at the end of 2014, and the first time I actually got paid was I think it was December of 2015. So it took a whole year for me to generate $100 of ad revenue. I know that some people think, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like, why would you put so much time and effort into it? And for me, it wasn't about the payday. It was about having fun on the internet and sharing with people and connecting with people and just having some sort of creative outlet. I was at a really weird time in my life where actually it's kind of similar to my life right now, but I was living in Fargo all by myself, like I am now, but I don't live in Fargo anymore, with my dog. I didn't really have a creative outlet, and I just thought that YouTube would be something fun and different I could do. I did it, and I'm really glad that I did because I've met so many cool, amazing people, my subscribers, also other YouTube content creators, I can't say the words today, that I would have never met, that we've basically become internet friends. Also meeting up with people locally. I live in the Minneapolis area now in Minnesota, and just having a unique set of friends and a really neat community here locally too that kind of know me through YouTube as well as some other things that I'm into. I don't know, it's just really a neat community that we're all building together. And it's not just me, it's you guys too. So back to the money stuff. Okay, so sorry, I kind of went off on a little tangent there. So yeah, so it took me over a year to get paid the first time. And then after that, I don't think I got paid again until like the next July. And then after the Vlogmas thing, so after December of 2016, is when I started seeing regular deposits. And like I said, you have to reach $100 and then they'll send, you know, you get money after that. Sometimes it would be more than 100, sometimes it would be right at 100, you know, and it just varies on the viewership that you guys give my videos. There's no guaranteed payday with YouTube or anything, but I mean, if you're looking to just create a quick buck, it's not the place to be. But if you're looking to kind of curate this online community of friends and viewers and talk about stuff that you're genuinely interested in, talk about it. I feel like I always can tell when I'm trying to get sold something or someone's trying to sell me something so hard that they don't really believe in and they don't really use. And that really turns me off from their channel. So far, I mean, it's 2018, I've never taken any paid sponsorships. That might be coming up in the future. I don't really know. I have never approached a company to be a part of that. It's just not my style, but I've never gotten paid a certain amount of money to promote a product ever. But I have watched channels in the past that all of their stuff is paid promotion, and you can definitely tell that they don't use it on a normal day-to-day basis, and they're only saying positive things, where I like somebody that talks about everything, about the quality of the item, if they like it in their day-to-day life, you know, some of the things that I talk about, and I don't try to ever really be negative on my channel, but some of the things I do talk about is I want to talk about the pros and the cons and what I think would work best for someone's lifestyle depending on, you know, if they are in a household of 5 people versus 1 person, or have children, or have a spouse or whatever. Like sometimes things are different for someone like me that's a single person to say, hey, I would totally use this service or product, but maybe someone out there that has a large family it might not work the best for, or vice versa. So I like to just keep it genuine on my channel, and that's something that I would highly encourage if you were gonna be starting a YouTube channel, is to just be genuine, be yourself, talk about something that you're passionate about, and just be you. That's, I think, the most difficult thing, is to be genuine on camera and talk to this little black box like it is your friend, because you guys are my friends. But I have rambled on for about 25 minutes on my viewfinder, it says, so I'm gonna hopefully be able to shrink this down just a little bit. But I think I'm gonna go, but I just wanted to just talk about my little YouTube story and where I started from, couple little tips and tricks and things like that. And then also, you know, I know a lot of people are always interested in how much money you make on YouTube and things. So, I mean, I can't divulge exactly how much money I make now, but just how that kind of snowballs into a nice little income for somebody too. So, but you know, money should not be the motivating factor if you want to start a YouTube channel. But if you're passionate about something, put a camera in your face and start filming. So good luck to everybody out there that wants to start a YouTube channel. If you have your own YouTube channel, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to check it out. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching me today. Feel free to thumbs up the video if you liked it. Also, if you have any additional questions, let me know down below as well. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. That always really helps out my channel. And then if you want notifications when I post, since I'm not on a regular posting schedule, there's a little baby bell next to the subscribe bar. You can hit that and then an email will be sent to you the next time I upload a video. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.